Welcome back to Attack on Titan. It has been a long time, but I still remember very clearly what's going on here. For the longest time, I just hated Reiner, and everyone was really mad at me about it, and now I finally do actually feel kind of bad for him. Ooh. This show makes me so nervous for the characters I love. Oh, shit. It seems like you're gonna have to deal with her because being in that cocoon does not mean she's not dangerous. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Yes! Give me a rematch right now. Oh, just... Gabby, I know you had a rough night, but just go home. Oh, they knew exactly what the fans wanted? I forgot how much of a bop this intro is. I knew you wasn't dead. That would be so confusing to walk out into. It's like, what the hell is happening? Okay, well, I guess that's not gonna work. Yeah, he kind of duped you. Sorry about that. He got you good, kid. He got you good. You good, man? Yeah, well, about that, his will to live is gone. When the indica hits you a little too hard. He really loves throwing rocks. Ah. What the fuck? I did not know that was how she spoke in Titan form. Ooh. Damn it, I don't know who to root for. Are you just breaking your teeth off on it? Don't do that, please. For now, Eren, don't get cocky. You just... Did he just transform again? How is he able to transform so many times? Is that one of those strength of will anime character type things? Like, because he just has so much fight in him, he's able to do it? You might think that, but I get the feeling that's not the case. And unless they have backup, like, you don't know. Oh, I just realized. Where's Armin? A colossal titan could easily get them out of there. No? Why can't they all just have a nice deep voice like that? Why does she sound like that? Such a dick. What? Oh, okay. Why? Running out of time for what? Does he know something that I don't? What? Well, who do you think? Girl, what did I tell you? Go home. Oh, is that Armin? Oh, shit! Oh, you are all so fucked. Again, I shouldn't be rooting for it because he essentially just nuked them. Oh my god. But I love Armin. Okay? They really should be leaving now. Yeah, like, how did you guys forget about that? I don't know if that's a retcon or if they're saying that's like an ability it has. Oh, shit. Damn. I was in the middle of an explanation there, Levi. Jesus. Well, I know Levi didn't just, like, kamikaze himself, so... I'm sure that means Zeke is also alive. Come on, there's gotta be a way to go from, like, under. Like, go to the top floor of the building and then blast up through the ceiling or something. I don't know. That's a damn good shot, Sasha. Sorry. Again, I don't... I want to root for Sasha, but that's really fucked up. Ooh. Gotcha good. Damn. I can't even be happy about it. I actually kind of like them. Damn, girl, you got fucked up. Is it kind of bad that when I saw her eye hanging out, the first thing I thought of was Glenn from The Walking Dead? Oh my Jesus Christ. The Colossal Titan has never done this before this season. I'm just saying. I'm okay with it. It's, like, insane. But it for sure never nuked things before. Like, that has to be new. Fuck. Ooh, I don't like that. Sorry, Armin. Your Colossal Titan looks way creepier than the last one. I mean, shit. I don't want to kill him either, but I'm like, maybe you just gotta do it. Whoa! John didn't give a fuck. He was like, I'll kill the kid. That coming from the guy who wasn't able to shoot the, that girl who was gonna kill them back in, like, what was that, season 3? I'm sure they're both alive, like, by accident. Ooh. Shit. Better do something. Ooh! Oh, that's a way to get through it. Oh, dude, you just screwed over your whole team. If he's just depressed, he'll get over it and he'll be fine. He'll probably need an inspirational speech to, you know, get him going again, but he'll be okay. Man, what about it? Gabby, go home. Please. You're gonna fuck something up. What was that about them not having an escape plan? Oh, that's why they were putting all the lights out there. That's really smart. Hey, what's up? Oh, I missed her so much. Aww. Ooh. Like, dude, you just fucked up so bad. Now all they have to do is use one of your hands or your jaw or whatever. Or Eren could just throw you around for no reason. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. You see, dude, like, you shouldn't have... That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Like, the more you think about how fucked up that is. That's also disgusting. Eren, stop. Like, you should do it, but you also shouldn't do it. Everyone should just stop. Everyone just eat a Snickers and go home. Holy fuck. Now would be a great time to maybe, like, pop out and transform again, like Eren's been doing this whole time. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. Ooh, ew, the noises. Oh my God. I've seen some really graphic stuff, and I don't know why, but that just really disgusted me. Good job. I'm not even happy for you, Eren. Like, this is too fucked up. Or he could just pull himself out and get the fuck out of Dodge. Eren, just, if you're gonna eat him, just eat him. Oh, I feel really bad for him, actually. He feels so responsible for doing that now. It's not quite the inspirational speech I was expecting, but I'll bet it works. Honestly, though. Inspirational speech? I don't think so. How about annoy him into helping us enough? You could have done that like 5 minutes ago, Eren. You got no one to blame but yourself right there. Oh, what is it? Okay. Boss. How dare they leave me on a cliffhanger, as they always do, but that was boss as hell. I really like that. Well, I must say, that was a very fantastic episode. I enjoyed it quite a lot. And I enjoyed it so much because the show has more than doubled down on this concept of nobody's a hero, nobody's a villain, so whoever you're rooting for, you're gonna feel pretty guilty about it. And at first, I'll admit, I wasn't a huge fan of it, just because I feel like it's kind of strange to go from, 3 seasons, many episodes, very long character journeys and arcs with the people we consider to be our heroes, and then in the final season, or I guess not the final season now that we know there's going to be a part 2, but only to now flip it so that you're not sure who you should be rooting for. I find that very odd timing to make the change, but I'm not against it because it is really interesting writing. I feel like it is the most authentic way to write a story about any kind of war, because that's pretty much the case with every single war. There's no one person who just is evil and wrong and wants to kill people. There's always a reason. There's always other forces that manipulate it and push them into those directions. So I like it. It does feel like strange timing for them to just all of a sudden be like, all right, now you should feel a little bad about it. And sure, there was foreshadowing and other moments where they made you feel like that in previous seasons, but that was never the clear and obvious theme of the entire show. It only seems, to me anyways, that here in season 4 they decided that is the angle we're going for. Like, we've kind of played with that, we've teased it a little bit, but now that is what we're pushing moving forward. But anyways, the episode itself, well, as I was just saying, I didn't know who to root for. I don't know how I feel about all of it. A win for one person is a huge loss for another. I've come to actually kind of like almost everybody here. I still don't like Zeke. I don't think I ever will. Well, I said the same thing about Reiner, and I do actually feel bad for him and kind of like him now, so maybe I will. But yeah, Zeke's probably the only one in this whole episode where I was like, eat shit, I don't really care. So yeah, to see Eren swallow the Warhammer Titan, on one hand, I'm like, well, hooray, because that was the whole goal here, right? Like, that's why we came here. And the more Titans that Eren controls, that the less, you know, the people of Marley do. But I'm also at a point where I'm like, do I want Eren to control that though? Like, I don't know if I like him. He's become a very sadistic, unempathetic person, and it's not necessarily out of character. I could definitely see the Eren we knew, you know, over, what's it been, 3 years or something, to become this kind of person. But at the same time, it's such a dramatic change. And whereas I used to be annoyed by him, but still rooted for him, now I think he's pretty cool, but I also don't really want to root for him. Because, man, that was fucked up. To rip off every limb of Galliard and then, like, literally use his jaw to crush her into paste for him to just drink down like a fucking smoothie. Man, that was fucked up. And as I said, I've seen some really, really graphic things in movies and just, you know, the internet. The sounds and the implications of what was happening right there really, really disgusted me. I don't know why, but that, like, really fucking grossed me out. And brief side note before we continue, Eren 100% could also have the Jaw Titan's power at this very moment, but he decided, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you first because I'm mad. That's his own damn fault. He could have 3 Titans, right? Or he could be up to 4 Titans at this point if he wanted to be. But now he's just 3. He's the Warhammer, he's the Attack Titan, and he's the Founding Titan. Regardless, I'm glad Galliard didn't die because I actually do weirdly kind of like him, even though he is the downfall of his own people, unintentionally, obviously. Not exactly sure what happened to Levi and Zeke, but I know for sure they're not dead. Like, if they were gonna kill either of those characters, it certainly wouldn't be from some little grenade explosion just out of nowhere, where you don't even actually get to see, you know, I guess the explicit details of that happening. Like, that was definitely a little bait and switch moment. But I am curious as to what Zeke meant by "you're running out of time, Levi." I'm like, out of time for what? Wait a minute, actually. No, legitimately, out of time for what? Like, Levi's not a Titan shifter, so that he obviously isn't telling him, like, well, you only have this amount of time, blah, 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 blah. Unless he was telling them, like, the troops are, you know, closing in, you're running out of time, and he's working with them? Don't tell me they're gonna do some shit like that, where they're like, oh, you don't like him? Well, turns out he's actually been helping us this whole time. Oh, fuck, I think they're gonna do that. What else could that mean? You're running out of time, Levi. Like, was he just being a dick? Like, your life is about to end. I think based off of that bit of dialogue, I feel like Zeke is either just being an asshole or he's actually working with them. Now I really want to watch the next episode because I need to find out. Animation in this episode was very good, but there were a couple shots that honestly just frustrated me because it was such missed potential. Like, I can't remember the exact shot, but it was someone with Omni gear, like, traveling around the Beast Titan and then around the Jaw Titan and then, like, back to the Beast Titan or something. And it was clearly meant to be like, whoa, look at how cool this shot is. But it was just a CG mess, honestly. Like, if that was all animated the way, you know, it used to look back in season 1, that would have been such a cool visual moment. But I'm just not a fan of all the CG, man. That being said, the animation is still fantastic. Like, everything that is hand-drawn, which is a majority of stuff it seems, is really, really, really good. And it always really has been for this show. I know it's gone through a couple art style changes, but No matter what, the animation on this show has always been pretty damn solid. Music in this episode was very good, very effective. The score of this show has always been very emotional, very dramatic and epic. And this episode did not skimp on that in any way. And I have to say, the music choice that they used when he was using the Jaw Titan's jaw to crack open the crystal, it was very effective. It got me 100% in the mindset of understanding how beyond screwed up that situation was and how traumatizing that was for Galliard. And speaking of, I think the voice actor who plays Galliard, Toshiki Masuda, I think was the best in terms of voice acting during this episode. Specifically for that moment, because the whole time it's kind of, freaking out or being like, these assholes, we're gonna kick their ass, just trying to do whatever he can to help out in the situation, but he doesn't seem to be he doesn't seem to be the smartest dude around, so he's just trying to help however he can and unwittingly fucks it all up. But then you get him in that particular moment where he realizes he's helpless, like his limbs are chopped off, he can only just sit there and let Eren use his own body to crush and kill the Warhammer Titan. Hearing him, beg for him to stop and I know it was an internal moment, but still. Just the overwhelming defeat and emotion in that performance was very, very well done. I honestly wasn't expecting anything like that out of that character. Editing and pacing of this episode, it felt very fast-paced. There was a lot of stuff that's happening. As is the case with really any bit of media that's dealing with action or fight scenes of any kind, almost always means that it's going to move pretty quickly, because you can only watch people punch each other or fly around each other so much before you get bored. You need to have forward progressions in the plot while the fight is happening to deepen the conflict, switch things up, and create a major change in your story. And in this, we got Eren achieving his goal of killing and eating the Warhammer Titan. Still so gross. I really did not like that sound. We witnessed that they do have an escape plan with not only Armin as the Colossal Titan, but with this airship that Hanji's bringing to them. We got that moment where it seems like Zeke dies, but we know for damn sure he didn't, so Levi probably took him somewhere, has him captive, or they're working together. I feel like that might be a possibility. And all of the Marley Titans are out of commission, with the one exception, which is now the Armored Titan, Reiner. So everything's all geared up for, a badass rematch, which I am here for. I've been waiting for it. So yeah, there were several major plot developments that happened in this episode. Even a couple character moments, like Galliard feeling and admitting his, I would say probably his first real defeat. Reiner overcoming his desire to literally kill himself and stop living in order to, fight for these kids who look up to him as a protector. But even with all that, it didn't feel like a breakneck pace. It wasn't too fast. It felt just right. Overall, I'm gonna give this episode a 9 out of 10. It delivered quite a bit of plot progression, great character moments, and even though there are several moments that I think are hideously disgusting or really fucked up, they're also kind of cool. And it is still so wild to see how far not only the characters have come since the show started, but you yourself as the audience. Because like I said, I never thought that the day would finally come where this rematch between Reiner and Eren happens, and I'm actually rooting for Reiner. How the fuck did that happen? So yeah, overall, 9 out of 10. Great episode. I really loved it. Cannot wait for the next episode. And hopefully there'll be something for me to cheer for, I feel like there have only been a few moments I've audibly been like, yes, that's so cool. And it's usually because a character I've been wanting to see finally popped up again, but I wasn't able to root for what they were doing. So just give me one thing, just a small moment in the next episode where I get to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm glad you did that. So I will see you all then. And that's about it.